Greetings, boys and girls. Sorry that I'm not going to be able to do a video chat with you today. I still wanted to reach out to you guys and really excited about the project y'all are going to do today. Now, today's assignment should not take too long. But in today's assignment, you are going to be calculating the cost of going to college. The reason that I think that this is really important to you is I feel that even though my mom and dad really helped me get ready for college, I had no idea how much college really cost at the end of the day. I went to a great university. I do not regret that decision. But as a result of going to that particular college, I walked away with student loans. Now, you probably don't know too much about student loans, but basically, a loan is when you don't have enough money to pay for something, you are able to borrow money, and that money you will eventually have to pay back. Now, when I went off to college, I didn't realize it, but I was going to have to take out some loans because of the choice I made. Now, I could have gone to another college and I would not have had to take out any student loans. But again, the college I selected cost more than the other two colleges I was looking at. I should say three colleges, because if I would have gone to school here in Texas, I wouldn't have had to pay for much at all. But anyway, so because of the choice I made, I walked out of college with student loans. Now, I did eventually pay those loans off in 3 years. You are given about 10 years to pay them off, but if you continue going to school, you can actually postpone paying your loans off, okay? For some people, this is really a great idea. It's like, great, I don't have to pay them back right away. But just keep in mind, the longer it takes you to pay your loans off, the more interest you're going to pay on that loan. It's the same situation when you get ready to purchase a house. The longer it takes you to pay off the house, the more money you're going to spend paying interest on that house. So a lot of people nowadays get a 30-year loan for their house. It's called a mortgage. But you can also get a 15-year mortgage, okay? And so with a 15-year mortgage, that just means you're going to pay your house off in 15 years as opposed to paying it off in 30 years. And the person that spends only 15 years paying their mortgage off pays less money in interest than the person that pays their same house off in 30 years. With college, if you're able to get a small enough loan that you can pay off quickly, then I'd say pay it off as quickly as you can. Being a teacher, they also have programs to where your loans can be forgiven. That's nice. And there's other careers where they do this as well. And what that means is they'll just say, oh, you no longer have to pay this off. But there generally are things you have to do to qualify. They don't give you the easiest of situations. You might have to teach in a school that is kind of challenging. So that was another program that was available for me after I got my master's degree in education. Okay, so what's going to happen is in a few moments you're going to see the next part of this video where I'm going to walk you through the electronic Google Sheets that you're going to have. That Google Sheets document is where you will be typing in your budget. Now, the budget is not intended to be really complicated, but again, that's why I'm going to walk you through the process. I really hope that with this project, you guys are learning something. I hope that you share what we're doing in class with your parents, because my ultimate goal is for all of you guys to be equipped and ready if you choose to go to college. Know that not everybody has to go. Some of you may say, college is not for me. But for those that do want to go, I want you to be prepared and equipped so that once you're done with that degree, you're able to get into the working world, make money, and not be in a lot of debt. Okay? All right. You are going to have this template that has been assigned to each of you. It has my college budget, college name, 2019 to 2020 school year. So one of the first things you're going to do, and I really want you to keep this in mind, is the white fields, that's where you'll update. So right here where it says college name, I'm going to come in here. I did that wrong. Okay. I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to type my university's name. Now I can put it in all caps like I had it, or I can not do that. Okay. Next thing I want to do is the next fields. They're purple. Now, look right over on the side. I told you all, do not type in blue or black boxes. So the black boxes, you're not typing anything. The blue boxes will automatically populate. The purple boxes are going to come directly from your money card. Okay? So on your card, I would have told you how much money you made from working. Okay? I would have told you how much money your parents are contributing towards your education. Now this white field, you're not going to be able to fill in yet. It says from student loans. I gave you a note on the side that says you will have to balance your budget to determine the student loans income. Okay? It is okay to have money left over. I'm going to leave that one blank for now, and I'm going to keep writing what's on my purple card. So scholarships, grants, financial aid, transfer from savings. Again, all of these amounts are directly on the card that you were given. It's an income card. Okay? And then other. Most of you will not have anything in that section. Oh, my mistake. I put 5,000 as the monthly income. That is not what my card said. It was 500. I was like, why do I have 97,000? Okay, so this is more accurate. So for college, I have $47,500. Now, to find the yellow, this is going to be from the school's website. So I am going to open up a tab. And hopefully this takes me to my university. Great. So I want to see how much is tuition. Now you have done several presentations where you had a chance to research this. I think it's going to be under admissions. Okay, you see how I had tabs at the top? I clicked admission. And then I see one that's called tuition and fees. I'm clicking right on this. And they tell me that tuition is $39,300. I'm going to type that in this box. Okay, fees for class, parking, labs, etc., clubs, all of that. So right here, I see there's an orientation fee of $250 and an activity fee of $280. I am going to add 250 and 280 together to figure out my fees. So that would be $530. So I'm going to go type in $530. Next, it says room and board. Coming right back here, and look, they give me an amount for room and board. There is an asterisk. It says down here, room and board costs vary depending on preferred housing. The figure above is the average cost. Okay? So I know it might be a little bit more, but we're going to just use this number, $13,400. $13,400. Next, I went to this blue box, but remember, I do not want to type in blue boxes. I only want to type in the white boxes. Now, I can tell from above that I am working. Now I'm looking at books. It says $60 per class each semester. Take between 4 and 6 classes per semester. If you work, take only 4 classes. I know I'm working, so that means I'm only going to take 4 classes. And so I'm going to multiply 4 times 60, which would give me 240. And look, as soon as I typed into this box, something appeared in the blue box. Now, I get to choose. Do I like eating and eating out, or do I not want to spend as much on food? So I'm going to choose an amount between $630 and $1,260. Well, I can tell you guys, I do eat quite a bit. So I am going to just go a little bit in the middle and say $945. Okay? Next field is my cell phone bill. If I have a Samsung Galaxy phone or an iPhone, my bill is going to be $80 each month. If I have an LG or a Nokia phone, my bill is going to be $60 each month. If I have a really, really basic phone that probably doesn't even get on the internet, I'll only pay $20 a month. Well, this is 2019. I don't think I'm going to have that basic phone. I'm going to still go for this iPhone. Whew, it's $800 for the whole year. Okay, now traveling home. It says in state you pay $300 to travel home, but if you're out of state, it's $1,200. Now, I'm from Texas, but my university is in Atlanta, Georgia. It's in a different state. So as a result, I have to choose $1,200 because getting a plane ticket, that is not cheap. Okay, it's probably going to cost me to get home $300 to $400 each time. And I'll probably want to come home for Thanksgiving, Christmas. I may want to travel somewhere for spring break, but then I'll definitely come home at the end of the year, at the end of the school year. So remember, you have to have that travel expense. Okay, next field that's white is under transportation. So it's getting around campus. Your campus is the school you go to and around the city that you're in, the town. So if you have a car, you're going to be paying $150 a month for the car. That's factoring in your insurance and your gas. And if you have to, we're assuming that the car you have in college, you don't have to still pay for. You don't have to make payments on, but you do have to constantly put gas in the car. You have to have insurance to drive a car. When I went off to college, I did not have a car. So I'm going to go with $20. And it wasn't bad. You know, I took public transportation, which wasn't that much. And now there's even things like Uber. They didn't have that when I was in college. Okay, next thing is entertainment. Are you going to want to go to movies and events off campus? If so, we're going to just assume a $50 a month budget for those special things you're going to go to. If you're just someone that likes to go to the mall from time to time, maybe you buy something here, buy something there, you can choose $30. But if you want to mostly go to free events on campus, you're going to choose $15. Now, everybody's going to spend something for entertainment, even though you're like, but wait, it said it's free. Just keep in mind, you typically have to pay for something. Some events that you go to, there's a fee at the door to get into the event. And so that's why I said mostly you're going to free events. All right, we're going to say I'm right in the middle, $30 a month. And then we have laundry. So how often are you going to wash your clothes? When I was in college, I pretty much washed them between every other week, and sometimes I can go a whole 3 weeks. It would get a little kind of hard at that point. So I'm going to just go with every other week, $16. And so now I see, oh man, my expenses are $57,315, and the amount of money I have for college is $47,500. So do you all see this negative $9,815? That means that my budget is not balanced. I have spent more money than I'm making. Now, could I change my phone plan? Sure. I can go to a Nokia phone, maybe a $20 phone. But you see, it really didn't make that much of a dent. So I'm still going to need to get some student loans. So student loans are money that you borrow to go to college, but you eventually have to pay it back. So you really ideally don't want to have much in student loans, but if you go to a college that's expensive and you don't get much funding for it, then you will have to come out with some student loans. So what I can do is I can literally put $9,815 in here and look at what I found. Yay, I balanced it. Now this is at zero. I don't want you guys to think, oh, I can put this at 20,000 and then I'll have money left over. Yay, I have $10,185 left over. Because even though it looks like you have a lot of money left over, guess what? You're going to have to pay back $20,000 each year. So 20,000 times 4 would be 80,000. And before you get out of college, they're already charging you interest on that. So your $80,000 loan would really be $90,000 by the time you come out of college. So only borrow what you need. I needed to borrow $9,815, I believe. Okay, great. So now my budget is balanced. Notice I only typed in the purple boxes. That was directly from the little white card you were given with your income. The yellow boxes, those were directly from your college's website. And then the white boxes. Do not type in the blue boxes because it will mess this whole thing up. I already have equations in here set up for you guys, so you should be able to easily do this. Okay? They're going to give you this net income. If this is negative, that's the amount you're going to fill in for your student loans. But you will do the student loans last. That's the last thing you do before answering these questions. So here I have a question. How much will you have in student loans after 4 years of college? Well, if I have each year $9,815, I would simply multiply that by 4 to figure out how much it would be after 4 years in college. Sorry. The next question it asks, did you have a positive net income? If so, how much? So I'm looking, nope. I would just say no. My budget is balanced. Okay, I have zero net income. One other thing I do want to say about college is, unfortunately, most schools, this tuition is going to go up every single year that you're in college. So this year at Oglethorpe, it's $39,300. Next year, it will probably be $40,000 something. When I went to Oglethorpe, tuition, I don't think was over $20,000. I think it was less than $20,000. And I first went there in 2000. So that would have been 19 years ago. Every year colleges go up on their tuition, and you know, colleges have a lot of nice fun things, but just know that each year your prices are going to go up. So even though I said how much will you have in student loans after 4 years, it is even possible for that number to be higher just because of inflation and the fact that colleges get more and more money each year. Okay, I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to seeing your college budgets. Well, thanks again, boys and girls, for watching this video. I hope that you're able to do your college budget relatively easily now that you've seen the tutorial. I can't wait to see you guys again. You know I miss you guys and love you all. Take care.